What's going on, guys? It's Jeff for Mad Hatters Reef.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Neptune Systems DDR and DDR. So if this is your first time being here, this is where I talk about everything saltwater aquarium related. So if you are interested in the saltwater aquarium hobby, hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost a thing, I guarantee it. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. First we're going to take a look at the DDR, and then we're going to take a look at the DDR. For those of you that may be not familiar with what a DDR pump is, it's basically used to replace calcium and alkalinity most often. Some hobbyists use it to add trace elements to the aquarium and also conduct automatic water changes. Now, it's a little early in the game for me to be putting a DDR on my saltwater aquarium because I haven't been adding any corals yet, but I want to get ahead of the game and get it going so I can dial it in and increase the calcium and alkalinity that my tank is going to need over time. Most hobbyists first starting a tank, they're going to look to kalkwasser to start when they're increasing their calcium in their tank, and then eventually turn to a 2-part and or a calcium reactor. So the reason I settled on the DDR is I don't really want to deal with a calcium reactor and then have to start putting in kalkwasser to balance out my pH. So I feel that the DDR is probably the best option for my tank because I want to create the most stable environment I possibly can, and with this being teamed up with an Apex, I'm going to be able to dial it into my tank's exact needs. So when I first got my hands on the Neptune Systems DDR, I was really impressed with the overall quality of it. And it comes with a Aquabus plug as well as the power brick, but if you have a 1-link that comes with the Neptune Systems Wave, you don't need that power brick. You can plug it directly into the 1-link. And the hose that comes with the DDR is pretty damn rugged. I was really impressed with that. Feels almost like rigid airline tubing, but it's not. It's actually flexible. And your DDR pump also comes with a graduated cylinder to help calibrate it. Here's a quick shot of everything that comes with your DDR pump. So let's take a closer look at the DDR pump. So when Neptune Systems was designing this pump, they went with a larger peristaltic pump, and they teamed it up with their Aquabus technology, and you can put 2 plugs in there so you can actually stack 2 of these DDR pumps on top of each other. Another consideration they made was quick disconnect. Now this helps you replace the pump fast and easy. There's really no maintenance involved, and all you need to do is just get a new one and click it on. And they designed the peristaltic pump larger than typical pumps that you would find on the market, and the reason being is it increases the overall life of the pump and really helps reduce wear and tear. And just as easily as they come off, they actually go back on really easy. Click right into place and they're right where they need to be. So if you don't want to stack your DDR pumps, they actually have hole punches in the back so you can hang them on your stand or on the wall behind the tank or even somewhere in your fish room. Next up is the DDR. Now this isn't 100% necessary to run the DDR, but if you're going to be running a 2-part solution, I strongly recommend that you take a look at this product. It has some interesting features that definitely complement the DDR very, very well. Now the DDR features 2 cylinders that have a capacity of 2 liters. And each cylinder has a optical eye at the base, and those optical eyes are operating much like what you would expect an ATO to operate. It's monitoring the level of the fluid in the cylinder, and it will give you notifications if the fluid drops below a certain point. So it's kind of a set it and forget it system. And when I first got my hands on the DDR, I was really blown away by the quality of the acrylic. And it's kind of a shame that it's such a pretty piece of equipment, because all it's going to be doing is going to be in the base of my fish tank stand, and really the only people that are going to get to see it are people that are as obsessed with saltwater aquariums as I am. And you can see at the base of those cylinders the optical eye, and once the fluid drops below that level, you would get a notification telling you that you need to top off your reservoir. Another thing I like about the DDR is you only are dealing with 1 cable, even though that you're dealing with 2 optical eyes. Again,
Neptune Systems going the extra mile to make sure that you are reducing the amount of wires that you have draped around your saltwater aquarium. And if you're a equipment junkie like I am, you definitely can appreciate something like that. The DDR also comes with some more of that very rigid airline tubing to use with your DOS and your DDR. Overall, I'm really impressed with the acrylic work on the DDR, and it kind of makes me wish that Neptune Systems would come up with more stuff utilizing the artwork that they put into this product. All in all, guys, the DOS and the DDR, I'm really looking forward to getting these on the 220-gallon saltwater aquarium. And I'm going to be doing that setup on an up-and-coming video, so if you are new to Mad Hatter's Reef, please hit the subscribe button so you can catch that video.
Okay guys, so first impressions on the Neptune Systems DOS and DDR. The overall quality of these two products is absolutely amazing. You can tell that Neptune Systems really put the extra effort into the little things in both the DOS and the DDR. So when you take the Neptune Systems DOS and you pair it with the Apex, you get absolute total control over your dosing for your saltwater aquarium. I'm really looking forward to getting this set up and put on the 220-gallon. This will not be the only dose that I put on the tank. I think I'm going to look into the automated water changes as well as dosing some other elements into the reef tank. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time right here with a brand new video.
Okay.